I feel like New Year's resolutions have gotten a bad rap, or they're just overly talked about, and we make all of these New Year's goals, and then a couple weeks into the new year, we're right back to where we were before. And so I feel kind of a little hesitant to even say New Year's resolutions, but at the same time, I think the start of 2025 has felt more exciting to me, and I have felt more inspired at something new, the beginning of something new, a chance to refresh and restart. I have felt more excited about this than I ever remember feeling in the past. And I don't think that we necessarily need we don't need a new year to encourage us or tell us, hey, you're in a bad habit here. Something is not working for your family. You need to change something that you're doing to make it work better. I don't think we need that. I think we have the power and the control and the will to see if something is not working like we want it to, or is not benefiting our family. I think we have the power to do that at any point in our life, no matter if it's in the middle of the year or the beginning of the year. But I think that a new year really just gives you that boost of encouragement to just say, okay, this is a great opportunity for a fresh start. Let's take advantage of this, and let's look around at our life and some things that we're just not happy with, some things that are not working very well. Let's rethink these things through. Let's work on new systems. Let's maybe implement a new routine, a new habit. I think the new year is the opportunity to really think things through and look into these things. When I'm being completely honest with myself, the end of 2024 was not quite what I was hoping it would be, or I kind of let some things go that, I don't know, I wasn't doing in the beginning of the year, and just the last few months of 2024 have felt very busy, way more stressful than normal for me, and just not... I just feel like I haven't been at my best as a wife and a mom and a homemaker. And I think it's that exact reason why I'm just really looking forward to a fresh start. I feel inspired and encouraged to cut some bad habits in the bud, nip them in the bud, and start fresh. And I think a lot of times I've brought this on myself. I have added more to my schedule than what's really important. I've let my priorities slip away to other things that in the beginning I never wanted to prioritize. And I just feel ready to get back on track. And I've really been seeking the Lord in His desires for our family and what He has for me. And I think that in this new year, there's going to be some things that I'm going to be taking off my plate, because as moms and wives and homemakers, but especially moms, we have an opportunity to be raising these little tiny people, and we only get one chance. We only get one run through with them. There's no do-overs. There's no take-backs. And I want to be as present with them as I can be. I want to pour into them as much as I can while I have them, and I don't want to look back years from now when my kids are grown and out of the house, I don't want to look back and wish that I would have spent more time with them, wish that I would have taken things off of my plate that I didn't at the time. And the time is now. We have control over these things, guys. I mean, there are some things I understand that are out of our control. Or you might be a mom that has to work outside the house for a little extra income for your family. And those are things that in your current season of life, they might be out of control, and I understand that. But let's take control of the things that we do have. Let's change the things that we can. If there's something that is not working in your home when you are in your home, then let's change it. We have the control to do that, and we shouldn't just wallow in it. If something is not working, I have a tendency to get bogged down and upset and discouraged and think the worst of things. And my sister actually the other day just called me out on it. She was like, okay, you see that it's not working, so change it. And I think sometimes our flesh, like, we just want to wallow in our misery is a strong word, but we just want to wallow in the things that are not making us happy and be the victim and think, this is not great. I'm bummed about this. There's nothing I can do about it. I don't like how this is going. I don't like how this is feeling. But we don't have to wallow in it. We have the power to change it. We have the power to say, I'm not going to look at this like this anymore. I'm going to go into this with a positive mind. Or this is not working. We're going to cut this habit out and we're going to try something new. Or the bedtime routine has felt totally overwhelming, so stressful, it's not working. Okay, let's try something new. I think that is the beautiful part of a new year, a new season, a new fresh start. We can really take advantage of it. And I do feel inspired. I feel like there are things that I've been wanting to do creatively for a long time that I just haven't been making the time for. And I can easily slip into complaining that I have no extra time, and that's just not true. I have extra time when my kids go to bed, and a lot of times I choose to just sit on my couch and watch TV or scroll pointlessly on my phone. That's time that I could be pouring into these creative things that I would like to be doing. So I can't complain that I have no time when I do, but I'm just not using it wisely. And there's a time and place for kicking back and watching a movie as a family, or watching a show with your husband, or whatever that looks like. There is a time and place for that. But I cannot catch myself. I no longer want to catch myself complaining that I have no extra time for things when I'm just not being a good steward of my time. So that's one of my goals for the new year, is to just steward my time well. Steward the things that the Lord has given me well. My children, my husband, my home, my friendships, and the things that I would like to do creatively. I would like to learn how to sew this year. I'd like to get back into embroidering. I want to continue reading books. I'd like to read twice as many books this year, 2025, as I did last year in 2024. I would like to start making more things from scratch in my home. I'd like to make a couple more healthy swaps in our family and in our home. There's just things that I feel excited and inspired to do. And I encourage you guys to sit down and maybe do the same thing. Maybe think about some things that you are just not happy with right now in your home. And think about ways that you can change them, ways that you can take control of the situation. And like I said, I know that not everything we can change right now. It might just be a season, and that's okay. But the things that you do have the power to control, then let's do that. Especially right now as we're all in winter. Well, I don't know where you are, but here where I live, we are in winter, and we're probably going to be in winter for quite a few more months. There are a lot of beautiful parts about winter, and I'm trying to embrace that. There's always a mindset shift that you can make, or something new that you can try if you're feeling discontent or unhappy with something. And this is just my encouragement to you to really reflect. Sit down, grab a notebook, grab something to drink if that's what you like to do, and ask the Lord to come into this with you and show you the truth. A friend recently encouraged me in that. She said, I like to ask the Lord to show me the truth. And I don't know, I'm just feeling so much better about this new year than I have in previous New Year's. And I just want to encourage you that you can do the same. Our job is important. Don't lose sight of that. You are not making an impact. You might actually have the most impactful job just where you are right there. So look into your resources. Think about the things that you have the power to change, even if it's just your mindset, even if that's the only thing that you can change in this year of 2025. Maybe look at things differently, more positive. Switch out your I have to's for I get to. And that might be the biggest change that you can make right now, and that might be the biggest blessing to you. So that's the encouragement I want to leave with you guys. Thank you for being here in this year of 2024. This is probably my biggest growth year that I've ever had on YouTube, and I feel very thankful for it. So as always, thanks for being here, guys. Remember that you are fully loved and fully known by your Creator. I hope this video was encouraging to you, and I will see you very soon. Bye, guys.